I'm doing my master's degree in art, and currently I'm located in Yerevan city in Armenia. I'm doing my traineeship here, and today I want to greet Sofie Saryan, who is a representative, a family member of Saryan family. We are located in House Museum, named after Martiros Saryan, who was a great artist of almost the whole 20th century. In order for Vergata students to get familiar with Martiros Saryan's art, I would like to ask a couple of questions. Uh, and, uh, and thank you, Sophie, for dedicating your time to us today. So, please, can you tell us how can you characterize your grandfather's work? What style does his art belong to? And could we show some of his artworks to the public?
Yes, with pleasure. Good afternoon, Aijan. I'm glad you're interested in Saryan's art, which is one of the original pages of the painting of 20th century. Saryan said that the style is the painter himself. In his search for new forms of painting, Saryan generally followed post-impressionism, while at the same time elements of modernism, symbolism can be identified in his works. All this he synthesized and transformed based on the Russian school and the style of Armenian medieval miniatures. We have an opportunity to see Saryan's paintings in his house museum in Yerevan. Uh,
They were fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah. Most of them are based on oil canvas. See?
yes,
Um,
the technique is
um,
canvas. At this
mhm.
he also used oil the next period and the first period when he was student in
Yeah.
art school. But this period he used more tempera on canvas.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, works are entirely amazing.
They were pretty nice.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
we all know that he has faced two world wars, and you have corrected me that he has faced also Armenian genocide. And tomorrow will be the day dedicated to Armenian genocide, which has happened in 1915. So Saryan also lived through this. He lived in this period. So also his son, who is your father, he attended the Second World War.
Saryan lived and created in a period of dramatic events of the history of 20th century, and such events couldn't pass by the artist who has who, as he was one of the most active thinkers of his time. But Saryan always followed his inner attitude and believed that art is a great force and should call people to fight for better ideas and not suppress them by depicting tragedy. He developed a special philosophy of joy that contains the cataclysmos of his time. That counteracts the cataclysmos of his time. Therefore, his art is full of sunshine, colors, admiration before the beauty of nature. Saryan said, nature reflecting man, man reflecting nature, nature is eternal and there is no death.
Mhm.
So
That was great.
there is a tricky question. What do you think? We know that he was born in Russia, but he was Armenia. So these two countries are really different. How do you think is he or was he primarily an Armenian artist or Russian artist or Soviet artist? How did he relate himself, and how do you or your family relate him in the artist season?
Yes, Saryan said that the school was very great, was of great importance. So, of course, Saryan belongs to Russia, rather to Moscow School of Painting, which at that time was actively responding to the adverse pan-European tendencies of development. At the same time, the particular style of his art is due to the fact that he was able to combine the characteristic features of medieval Armenian villager painting with the search of decorative and simplified forms in the painting of his time.
Very deep. This is really something very deep in
Yes.
art. So another question: what intercultural nuances do you think can be seen in his work? How did he feel about new trends in art coming from another culture? How did he express his creativity and relate to intercultural relations in his artworks?
Yes, Saryan welcomed intercultural relations and said that national art is like a beautiful tree. National art is like a beautiful tree. Its roots are deep in the native land, and
Mhm.
the blossom and fruits belong to all the world. And when we saw the works of French masters in the house of Sergei Shukin, who was the first to buy works by Van Gogh, Gauguin, Matisse, Cézanne, and other masters of beginning of 20th century, he first thing uh, he realized that he was on the right track, on the right way, search in his own searches, in his creative quest. Uh,
Mhm.
in the Soviet period, Saryan was often called a formalist and an uh, adherent of bourgeois art in fact.
So since this project represents different cultures, and this also means languages, so may I ask you for a greeting in your native language on the occasion of the World Day of Cultural Diversity for the students of Vergata University?
Yes,
Mm.
so I will say some words in Armenian.
Mhm.
Ակիցներ, ողջունում եմ Հռոմի համալսարանի թող Վերգատայի ուսանողներին, շնորհավորում եմ համաշխարհային մշակութային օրվա արդիվ եւ հրավիրում եմ ձեզ այցելել Հայաստան, գալ Martiros Saryan-ի տուն թանգարանն ու ավելի լավ ծանոթանալ նրա արվեստին։ Կսպասենք ձեզ։
Yeah, that was great. Fantastic. Okay, thank you for joining us today again, and your support was truly accepted, and we were really thrilled to have you. Thanks again for making it so special interview.
Thank you, Sheena. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aijan. Thank you so much.